Hello, everybody. This is Doug Frame with Historical Board Gaming. Sorry, it's been a while. We've been very busy here. A lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. A lot of research. A lot of games being worked on, play tested. Things going back and forth. We got artists working on maps. We have 3D printed items, of course, that has to be checked back and forth. So I I apologize for not getting things updated. Hopefully, you follow the new items on our website, and if you want to stay up and current on things, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like it, and you'll see things come on. Sometimes we have contests on there that we don't even put anywhere else. That way, you have to kind of watch the video to see what's going on. Sometimes we put them in newsletters and different things like that. We've got different Facebook pages and with information and all that stuff. So I know everyone's been waiting on some games. We've got Midway, and I promised it will be out this month. It's ready to go. I just got to do couple things in house to get it out. We have 2025 in production. All the plastic pieces are being worked on in China, where we get our plastic from, and we hope to have it back to us next month, get it QC'd and stuff. So my goal was to have it in spring, so May. I'm hoping to get it out May, June at the latest, because we have everything else ready to go. Global War 1914, continue playtesting on it. These projects with the global, especially Global War 1914, it was really, really tough to get a global game out of it without making it boring in certain areas. Have some trouble spots. Like I said, I threw a wrinkle in it about a year ago, adding some things, having my playtesters and designers working on some things to get them worked out. When I add things, it kind of throws things back, kind of like Global War 36 when I came back. Go, oh, guess what? We're going to be adding dockyards and minor dockyards and shipyards and ports and seaplane base, all this stuff. And they're like, what? What does all this work? Oh, and by the way, we're going to be adding terrain. So I kind of throw a wrinkle in things on them, so they adapt very well. So anyway, we got a couple new projects going, some old ones still going. But that's where it is on that. And I know there's some people asking about Global War 85. You're seeing Admiral Seabass putting things on there. It'll probably, 14 has been being worked on. So I've got to get it out first. I'm hoping to have it out definitely by fall. And then 85, of course, I can't get them out both at the same time, so it'll come shortly after. Then we have some other games that hopefully will fall in place right behind those that are also being worked on. So I wanted to say we've had some contests. We got some 3D printed pieces. We have an M24 Chaffee. It's a light tank. Came out in late war, I believe. Came out in 1944, and it was widely used in Korea as well. So we've got 5 free tanks, 3D printed, $30 order or more. Just put the word free in the notes when you go to checkout. There's a comment section or something for notes, and just put free, or you can put free Chaffies, whatever, and we'll drop 5 3D printed Chaffies in there for you as long as the order is a $30 or more. And like I said before, please don't text me or email me or phone call and say, hey, I forgot, can you add it to my order? Because it's really hard, and I know this sounds terrible, it's really hard to, we get a system going and stuff, and then trying to find where the order is, tell them to add things like that. I know a couple times last week we had that incident on that last contest, and I was fortunate and able to fix it. We had an incident last week where someone said, hey, I just got a notification you're mailing it to my billing address. And I says, well, we mail it to whatever you put in the system, that's when it goes out. Well, apparently he thought he'd put it there and it defaulted. And I know, because I've done that before when I've ordered stuff. And and I've had to go back and check it and fix it. But I just created the label. We just getting it boxed up, getting ready to go to the post office. He called me quickly, so we were able to take it, relabel it to the correct address. So if you get a problem like that, a lot of times we can fix it. But you got to give us some heads up. I know there's been some items shipped incorrectly. We apologize for that. We always try to fix that. Definitely if it's our fault, and sometimes it's not our fault. We fixed it just because we value customers. If you're short on items, like we had someone was short an acrylic piece on a set he ordered, and we told him we'd mail it. We'd toss it in an envelope. We prefer, you saying, hey, I'm missing, the 6th Panzer Division out of this set, and put it in the notes on your next order, and we'll drop it in there, not a problem. Just like I've said countless times, if you get a broken piece, a bent piece that's, you can't get straightened, or, it's missing or something like that, throw it in the notes on your next order. We have no problem throwing them in there. We trust our customers. We value, and we want to make it right. And we understand with the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pieces that we carry here, they're not all perfect. Even though we have QCing, and things get put in bins, out of bins, taken into smaller bins, and then from the smaller bins put in orders. And I've really been trying to so I understand things do happen, and we try to catch things as we check the orders, and we're taking things out, replacing them, things like that. But not everyone catches everything, so we just ask you guys to do that. And but other than that, I want to keep it short. I want to make another video on our Global Wars series, and so I'll probably do that. But I want to keep this, it's 7 minutes now, and I want to keep it definitely under 10. But like I said, we have that contest for the Chaffee, so it's going to go today, Monday. And if you ordered this morning, we'll go ahead, I'll go back and check the orders. Any order over $30, I'll go ahead and put the 5 in. I did that last time as well for people who ordered the day I announced it, because people, oh man, I just placed an order. So don't worry, I'll go in there, add the 5 Chaffies to any order placed today. Now this last weekend, I'm sorry, but I try to do these to, to promote business, to promote 3D printed items and things like that. So next week, I want to do some free, some other items, but we'll do that as well. So I know some of you order, especially international, you can't order every week because of the shipping costs. I know it's expensive. And let's talk about shipping real quick. They're still trying to work out a bug in our system about why sometimes shipping is very expensive on some things you order. A lot of times, 95% of the time right now, it seems to be working fine. But, it's that 5%, someone goes shipping and it just like throws it sky high. Luckily, we've had some old-time customers to say, hey, the shipping's really high. Can you adjust it? And say, yeah. We had one the other day that it shouldn't have been more than like 10 or 12 bucks, and it charged them like 90. And the IT people who work on that, they have no idea what's going on. So they're trying to work on it. I've been working on it for 3 weeks. So, we refund them, and they send us the note back. Hey, thank you. And not a problem. Anytime the shipping is out of line, we always try to give some back. I know some of you will get like $3, $5 dollars. You're like, what is that refund for? It's because the shipping was kind of out of line, and we just don't feel right keeping that much extra in shipping. So, we got to cover our costs, but it gets to the point. But I understand shipping gets high, and then some of you who are international have to pay taxes on top of what you buy, so it even comes worse. So anyway, I appreciate it. This is Monday morning.